Today we're going to be looking at how we can set warnings for different things within Excel so that when we enter a value within a specific range or within a specific cell, that we can either get a warning message telling us that this isn't quite correct, and we can then go back and amend this if we need to do, or we can also get something where it'll set it up, and if we enter something differently to what we're expecting, then it will stop us entirely. So we can see that we have some data here, and within the data we have the numbers, we have a reference that we need to enter, and we have an amount. And this is particularly useful for when we would look to be kind of inputting data within a spreadsheet and then eventually re-importing this back into a specific program. And if the length of that program needs it to be, say like 3 characters or 5 characters or something like that. So what we're going to start out by doing is just first selecting the reference here, and this is where we want to put the warning to make sure that it is just the 3 characters that we're currently looking for. So once we've done that, we can then go to the data tab here. We can come across to the data tools and we can see that we have this data validation point here. Once we click into that, we can see that we're going to get this criteria here. And what we're going to do here on the settings tab is we're going to change this to text length. We have the next drop down menu here, which we can then change. So we have between, not between, equal to. So you've got quite a few different options here, greater than or less than, but we're just going to put equal to just for the ease of the video. And then we get given this and we can put 3. So for us, we're going to be looking for 3 characters within that specific cell that we need to return, and if we enter anything else, then what we can do is change this error alert here. So we get different ones. We can see that we have a stop, we have a warning, and we have an information. So the stop is going to kind of make it so that people can't go any further than that if they enter something different. The warning is going to tell them that it's not quite right, but they're going to be able to bypass it, and the information is just obviously information. We can set the title, and we can see that I've already preset one here as the length wrong, and then we give them an explanation. So the length has to be 3. So we'll start out just by putting it at stop to start out with, and clicking back into this one, then we can go 1, 2, 3 and press enter, and we can see there that we didn't get any issues whatsoever. But if we were to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and then press enter, we can see now that we get stopped, and we only get 2 options. We get the retry or we get the cancel. So we can click on retry, we go 1, 2, 3, and we can continue there. However, if we do want to change this and we clicked back into this and we change this to the warning, say for instance, then when we click the 1, 2, 3, 4, we can see that we get a different option come back to us now, where the length has to be 3, but we can kind of get past that just by clicking the OK. So you're pushing people, but at the same time it doesn't entirely stop them. Whereas the option that we're probably most likely going to be using is the one where we just stop people entirely. But like I say, you have the information one as well. And just to demonstrate this, if we were to do 1, 2, then again, this is just giving you information. It's not kind of enforcing anything on you. And then we'll just be able to press OK again and bypass that. But depending on what you need to do and how restrictive the information is that you're going to be re-importing into something, then hopefully one of these 3 options is going to work for you then.